Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames collective reading. Happy Friday, everybody! What, pray tell, is the Twin Flames collective reading, in case you're new here and you don't know what that is? And, maybe there's other people doing what they're calling a collective reading, and that's terrific. Great. But just to be clear about what I'm talking about, check this out. So you and your twin flame are one. Over here, divine masculine. Over here, divine feminine. Face to face. This Sunday, divine masculine, divine feminine. Facing off. The showdown of the ages. Sunday, divine feminine. Right, so you are your twin flame collectively together as one. You are them. Now, what do we mean? What do we mean when we say, oh, I am my twin flame. You are them. I am the what? Huh? That doesn't make any sense. Well, check it out. It's not going to make sense to the ego mind. It is inherently not going to make sense to the ego mind. And I'm even going to explain exactly the precise reason why that will not ever make sense to your mind. But I can explain it in such a way, conceptually, that you'll be able to get it, right? We'll just kind of put it that way. Here, let me show you something. So this is your higher self in what they call heaven, the afterlife, right? Which is really the before life, right? Okay. This is your past life in the year, we'll just say, for example, 1770, 1880. There's you and your twin flame. You are simultaneous incarnations of the same soul, and this is your future reincarnation. And from the perspective of the higher self, all of these individual incarnations are happening all at the same time. From the perspective of your higher self, because the higher self exists on a higher plane where there is no perception of time at all. And by the way, this diagram, you'll see this around other spiritual teachers when they're just explaining reincarnation, only they're not going to have these two here. It's just going to be one, because they probably never even heard of twin flames, right? And I came up with this on my own about 5 years ago, and then it was like 6 months or a year later, I saw somebody else using it, only without the context of twin flames, but just they were just talking about like general reincarnation, and I was like, hey, that's my diagram, and I found out that this is a thing. So there you go. And how did I figure this out? Well, it just seemed logical, guys. Also, and I'm not going to go too deep into this right now, but this actually, if you understand relativity and quantum physics enough, this is how the universe actually does work. It does work that way. Like if you could somehow exist as a higher dimensional plane, plane, you would not experience time. You would not. That is actually true. That's legit science. Okay, in spiritualism, we call it duality. That's the mind ego. Also, metaphysical energy, right? Emotions, mind, ego, personality, and just kind of how the universe works. In science, relativity is what they call it, right? Past or past, future, good, bad, light, dark, bigger, smaller, here, there, right? Okay, and then in spiritualism, they call it the one. I feel like I am at one with everything, or unity consciousness, right? Connectedness. And in science, the breakdown of relativity is called singularity, which is where the Big Bang came from. It came from a singularity. And then in spiritualism, they go, oh, it all came from source. Right. Everybody's talking about the same thing. They just have different words for it. Now, you and your twin flame are the same soul. That's what this little cloud is supposed to represent. And then these jagged arrows, the jagged arrows represent the metaphysical energy traveling from your mental astral body, mental, emotional, metaphysical astral body to theirs. This is you. You push, they pull. You focus on them, they focus on anything but you. Why? Because the mind is duality. The mind works on a system of duality. You push, they pull away. That's why they run. You're thinking about them, having emotions about them, having all these obsessive thoughts about them. And that's, I mean, you can't really help it. And if you stick around long enough on my channel, you'll find out what you can do about that. But this is why they run, okay? You are your twin flame at the level of the soul. At the level of the soul, you are one. And remember, it's unity consciousness. It's the oneness. And it's beyond concept, it's beyond the mind, it's beyond thought. Singularity in science, same thing. Concept itself breaks down and doesn't function anymore. You can't even write the number 0. You can't write the number 1. It's space curving in on itself infinitely. It's the complete breakdown of reality, of concept. Interestingly, unity consciousness in the discipline of spiritualism, same thing. It's beyond concept, thought, emotion. Not that concept, thought, and emotions are bad. That's just not what this is. This is the opposite of that. This is unity consciousness. This is separation consciousness, right? The ego mind, that's why they run, because you're in a state of separation, and it's a state of consciousness. So the twin flame community, they get a hold of that word, and now everybody thinks in the twin flame community that, oh yeah, this is a stage I have to go through, the separation stage, in order to get to the union stage. And I got to do healing and clearing my karma and fixing my inner childhood wounds and all this kind of stuff to try to get them to come back. And actually what that does is it keeps you focusing on the physical person, which is why they run. And I'm not saying healing and clearing karma and clearing your chakras is bad. That's just not what this journey is. You don't need to do that stuff for this. Okay, you already are your twin flame at the level of the soul. Right? So it turns out all that other stuff is like soulmate stuff. That's stuff you do for a soulmate, the healing and energy clearings and, that kind of stuff, which is not all, it's not bad, those things, but they backfire with your twin flame because you already are them. You are unity consciousness with them. Unity consciousness. And everybody in the twin flame community is using those words, by the way, separation, union, and also detaching. But did you ever stop and ask yourself, wait a minute, guys, why do we use those words? Why does it have to be separation, union, and then what's up with detaching? Did you ever stop and ask yourself, why do we use those words? Isn't that kind of weird? Why not just say we broke up, or they don't want to talk to me anymore, or they're being an asshole, or if it's union, then it's, oh, we're together, right? Why do we use those words? Well, if you ask me, it's because pre-internet, somebody figured it out. Somebody figured out what this journey really is, guys. And you could say I'm an internet archaeologist, right? I realized exactly a long time ago why we in this space, this twin flame community, we use those words. We use that terminology. I know exactly why we're using those words. And if you're a little bit confused, no problem. I even made a video where I broke it down and explained it. It's called Twin Flames, Separation Consciousness, Unity Consciousness, and Detaching. When you find out where those words really came from, you're going to have the biggest aha moment of your life, my friends. It's going to make so much sense to you. And it's kind of like, oh yeah, the true twin flame teachings, the answer I've been searching for, it's been right under our noses this whole fucking time. Everybody's using those words and nobody knows why. And it's because somebody before the internet figured this out. I don't know who it was, but like 1970s, 1980s on paper, right? In a book or something before the internet. And then those terminologies, they made their way into the teachings online. And now, because it's the internet, which is, the internet's good and bad, right? You have to be really careful about vetting the information that you get off the internet. But it's like a game of telephone. You remember that game when you were a kid? Telephone, the teacher, all the kids would sit in a big circle, and then the teacher would whisper into the ear of the kid on her left a word. And she would say, tacos. And then 30 kids sitting in a circle would quietly whisper the word all the way around the circle to each other. And then by the time it makes it back to the teacher, the word is macho or guapo or I don't know, you're a hoe, or no, I don't know, just something other than taco, or just something completely different, like marbles. And you're like, wait a minute, how did you get marbles from taco? You know what I mean? It's the internet, guys. That's what it is. And you know, it's cool, it's fine. Everybody's just trying to figure it out. I'm not trying to put anybody down. It's just, guys, this is awesome. Think about it. I just gave away the fucking twin flame teaching to you for free right here on this tarot reading. Now, you should go watch my free twin flame coaching videos all over my YouTube channel. Go watch my free twin flame coaching videos. Go check them out, guys. Go check them out. Go check them out. Divine Feminine, check this shit out at the bottom of the deck. We have the world. Look at that sexy, juicy booty. I can't whistle. Why can't I whistle? Whatever. Guys, it's the world at the bottom of the deck, and that is one fine-looking booty right there. Yeah, I just want to slap that ass. Okay, Kurt, this is a family channel, okay? You need to be G-rated here. It's not a family channel. I say fuck, and we're talking about twin flames, and we're talking about romance, and yeah, definitely adult topics. I'm just saying, definitely adult topics. Okay, for your connecting energy with Mr. or Miss Divine Masculine, so-called Divine Masculine, 7 of Cups in reverse, right? So, and again, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Kurt. I am what you call a Divine Feminine. My twin flame, who is a woman, is what you call Divine Masculine. It doesn't really work on gender. Those are just labels, and that's okay. The labels are pointing us at a deeper underlying truth. Duality, which I just explained very, very thoroughly for you for free on this YouTube channel. Welcome. Happy Friday, everybody. Okay, Divine Masculine, so-called. Divine Masculine, 7 of Wands. Recent past in the subconscious. Right, so Divine Masculine on high alert. They're just kind of rolling with the toxicity that's filtering out of their life situation. And it's for the better, guys. This is a good thing. Okay, and it's going to look pretty bad for a while for Divine Masculine, but that's okay. So, Ace of Cups next to Death, recent past for so-called Divine Masculine. Right, so this is a big change. This is a big leveling up for Divine Masculine too, guys. As you are ascending, as you are releasing identification with ego, mind, personality, remembering who you are, Divine Feminine, right? You are a soul. The soul is consciousness. The mind ego is thought, emotion, and metaphysical energy, and that's okay. No problem with that. That's just what that is, right? And we believe we are the ego mind, the personality, the history, the story. I'm a mom, I'm a brother, I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, I'm a teacher, I'm a truck driver, I'm a cook, I'm a YouTuber, right? I'm a whatever. I've been to these places, I've done these things. This is who I am. This is what me is. I'm liberal, conservative. I like this. I don't like that. This is my favorite color, blah, 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 right? Personality, ego, the id, right? No problem. But this is a process of remembering who you really are. Now, Divine Feminine, I get the impression that you've been resisting it. These changes a little bit. Maybe like way too obsessed with your twin flame. And I am not judging because I did it. And by the way, that's a sign that it is your twin flame, by the way, because you've never reacted this way over a breakup before in your life, have you? Have you? Yeah, I didn't think so. That's why you're like, this is fucked. This is really weird. Why am I acting like this? This can't be normal. What in the actual fuck is up with this shit, right? And now you're here watching twin flame videos all the live long day on YouTube. But guys, this is actually a good thing. See, there's no mistakes on this journey. This is your spiritual awakening. Your twin flame and you are the same soul. You're the same spirit. Everybody on the internet has a different idea about what to do about your twin flame, right? Healing, clearing your karma, clearing your chakras, balancing your inner feminine and masculine, healing your childhood wounds, all good stuff, but not really pertinent to this journey, it turns out. But even though everybody's got a different answer about what to do, the one thing everybody says is the same. Everybody says this, no matter who it is on the internet about twin flames, it's one soul in 2 bodies. Or it's like the soul splits, right? Or you're the same soul vibration or something like that, right? And by the way, as an aside, I'm over here going, yeah, well, if we are all in agreement on what a twin flame is, which that is what it is, then what's the problem? Why the confusion about what to do? Right. Guys, so here's the deal. This is your spiritual awakening, and you just need to embrace that. And if you do, that's when your twin flame comes back, right? That's how that works. Okay, so what is the soul then? It's consciousness. The mind is thought. We just talked about that. It's an identity. I call it the identity entity. And it's funny because you don't try to get there. And it's like, you'll hear me say things like, you've got to align with your soul. Well, that's just a figure of speech to kind of point you in the right direction, because ultimately there's no doing, there's no action to take. It's not, I'm here and I got to get there to this outcome where I am aligned with my soul, you see. I'm here and I got to get there. That's the ego mind, which is duality. I'm here, I got to get there. I need an outcome. The strange thing about this is it's just a remembrance. Every ascended spiritual master, what do they always say? They say, I've reached enlightenment. And the strange thing about this, guys, is once I got here, I realized that the only thing that was stopping me, or the only thing that was taking me so long, was that I was trying to get here. And you're like, what? Well, how are you supposed to get there? By not trying anymore. It is the mind ego that tries. Okay, and you're really having it right now, Divine Feminine. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse next to the Five of Cups. You're really having it, and you've really been resisting this because you're so focused on the person. I gotta have them. And again, I'm not criticizing, guys. I fucking did that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was there. The dark night of the soul, the obsessive thinking. But what I'm telling you is this is the best thing that's ever happened to you in your life. And the strange irony is, this is going to actually work to benefit you, because it's almost like you have to see what this isn't before you can see what it is. And I don't know if any of you can articulate any better than I am down in the comments below. If you'd like to chime in on that teaching, some of you get it. Some of you, I'm speaking your language and you're like, oh, fuck, yeah, I know what you're saying, right? Chime in down there, guys. This is your spiritual awakening, and it's non-duality. It's not, I'm here, I got to get there. To reach enlightenment, I got to try. And then when you get to enlightenment, you're like, wait, the problem was I was trying. Oh, that's fucking weird. And that's really how this works. It's beyond concept. It's beyond mind, the soul, it's consciousness. You're a creator. That's the whole point here. But the creator is consciousness. It's not concept. It's just the creative force. It's pure awareness. That's your soul, guys. That's your twin flame. Okay, so the Seven of Cups coming out in the reverse, guys, that's everything that you need to know. All of these choices, options, avenues, all of the things that I think I need to do, you don't need to do any of those things. And that is exactly, remember we talked about this last week, and I kept railing on that judgment card that was at the middle of the reading. Remember that? Right. Right. It's going to become so clear to you now. Now, the deeper you go into this non-duality teaching, the more the Divine Masculine's world is going to take form. Not before a lot of pain and suffering. And they're going to try to cling to it. They're going to be desperate to cling to it. Very, very desperate, Divine Masculine. But it's really the best thing. Okay, the Sun in reverse next to the Knight of Wands. Exactly. So Divine Masculine, resisting the changes. I'm going to move forward with this life. I'm going to be stubborn, even though I know that these changes are coming in for me are better, so that I can get out of this, whatever it is. Maybe they work too much. They work too much. They got a bad job. Maybe they're in a relationship. They're married. Whatever it is. Whatever the so-called karmic situation is for you, right? They're going to try to cling for a while, and it's going to look really desperate, but it's going to blow up in their face too. Think of it like pulling a rubber band back, and then eventually the rubber band snaps, and then boom, you're propelled. Yeah, that's going to happen for them too, guys, and that's exactly what's happening for you right now. This is the best thing that's ever happened to you. And again, guys, go watch my free coaching videos. They're free, for goodness sake. I'm the world's leading twin flame coach. I am #1 in this space, guys. And I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody else, but guys, how did I do it? Well, it's because My teaching is way different than everybody else. I have successfully, personally coached over 6,000 twin flame students. I've caused thousands of unions. I've got a bunch of students that are married to their twin flame, having amazing spiritual breakthroughs. My twin flame is permanently in my life. We're making videos on the YouTube channel together from time to time. And she's a pretty private person, but we've done several of them on this YouTube channel. Why? Because I understand exactly what this is, guys. Go check out my free coaching videos. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else, guys, but my message is different. I want to help you. I want you to stop suffering. The search is over, and I've got good news for you. I even created a greatest hits playlist of all my twin flame coaching videos, so you don't have to go digging around through my YouTube channel. The playlist is called The True Twin Flame Teachings. The True Twin Flame Teachings. And again, like I always say, go check out the video that's on there called Twin Flames, Separation Consciousness, Unity Consciousness, and Detaching. And guys, this is a real paranormal phenomenon. This can be explained scientifically. You're not crazy, guys. You're not. You are not crazy. This is really happening. Yes, this is a real thing, my friends. So go check out my free coaching videos. Change your life today. Okay, Divine Feminine, we've got the Magician next to the High Priestess in reverse. Again, this is going beyond the duality of mind. Okay, so the High Priestess is I guess what you would call like mental translation of intuitive information. It's just knowing what to do with the duality of the separate self. So the ego, mind, and the body, they serve a purpose. They're not bad. I'm not saying that those things are bad. They serve a purpose, right? So the High Priestess is just dispensing this intuitive information. Where does the intuitive information come from? The Magician. Notice this is card number 1, right? Now the Fool is card number 0, right? So this is technically the second card in the tarot. So this is the Big Bang, if you will. This is the spark of the non-duality energy that we call consciousness, hence the infinity insignia, right? So at the center is the non-duality singularity, and then you've got the duality of the universe on either side of the infinity insignia, okay? So you're starting to realize, wait, this is beyond concept. This is why I'm getting all of these strange premonitions, all of these weird intuitive hits. Maybe a lot of you are experiencing a lot of deja vu, right? You have this weird, eerie knowing that your life is about to change, and at the same time, the mind, not you, you are not the mind. You are not that which is asking questions, but it is the mind asking questions. How do I know that? How do I feel? How come I feel like my life is going to change? How do I know that this person is my twin flame? Blah, 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 blah. Right, that's not really you. You're not the thinker. You are the consciousness. And by the way, the consciousness is where the intuitive information comes from. That weird, eerie knowing. Right, that knowing is you. That is the soul. Guys, you got to go there energetically. You want your twin flame to come back? That's what you got to do, guys. You are intuition. You are pure consciousness. That's the soul. That's your twin flame. Red alert. Red alert. You got 2.5 days left, counting today. This ends Sunday night. 25% off my world-class Introduction to the Journey Twin Flame Coaching Program, or even my Manifest Your Dream Life, Law of Attraction Coaching Program, 25% off when you pay in full with this coupon code RELAUNCH at the checkout. But guys, this ends Sunday night. You got 2.5 days left, depending on when you're watching this video, I guess, right? And here's the thing. Why is it relaunch? Because I just completely redid my entire groundbreaking Introduction to the Journey video coaching program for Twin Flames, and it's not expensive, guys. I don't charge thousands of dollars, and I never will. Fuck that shit. Get that shit the fuck out of here. I am not going to charge rip-off prices, guys. My coaching is affordable, and now you can save 25% when you pay in full with this coupon code. The whole entire video course, I redid a complete overhaul, guys. A complete overhaul. Brand new. I have taught these teachings to over 6,000 twin flames over the last 5 years, and now my cumulative experience is in that video program. The old video program, about 8 hours long. The new video program, over 20 hours long, guys. I leave no stone unturned. Oh my fucking God. And the feedback I'm getting from my students is incredible. Let's do an oracle card, guys. And I'm telling you, you guys, my free stuff is unbelievable. You go just watch the first 10 videos on my True Twin Flame Teachings playlist. It's free, guys. They're fucking free, right? Free of charge. Go check them out. And you're going to go, oh shit, I get it. Oh, what? That makes sense. Right. Right. Yeah, guys, there's a reason I ended up here as the leader in this space. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm really not. It's just, guys, when you go learn about these true teachings, you're going to have so many epiphanies and you're going to see why I ended up the leader. Of course, I thank God. 2, guys, I want the suffering to stop today. I want you to feel better today. I'm sick and tired of seeing you guys struggle. It breaks my heart. Guys, please go watch my free coaching videos or sign up for my paid coaching. Do yourself a big favor, guys. The paid coaching is unbelievable and it's not expensive, guys. And I even have payment plans. So even if you still can't afford to pay in full with my discount, for example, no problem. You can start for 69 bucks, guys. I take the total package price and break it into 6 installments so silver is 69. I think gold is $74. 6 payments. That's it. And you get instant access to the entire video coaching program with your first payment, right? So you can't lose, guys. It's affordable. And then on top of that, it's super comprehensive. It's new and improved. It's even got cool computer graphics this time and everything. And then when you're done watching the video coaching program, you and I get to talk in a one-on-one setting or in a group setting on my Get Your Twin Flame Spiritual Coaching System, up to 5 calls a week. 5. And it doesn't matter where in the world you live. We've got calls during waking hours in every part of the world. The call times are staggered. So it doesn't matter. US, Europe, Asia, Canada, China, Japan, Australia. It doesn't matter, guys. There is a call during waking hours for you. And even if you work like weird hours or something and you still can't make it, no problem. The calls are recorded. You can go back and listen to them. There's also the private Facebook community for paying students, not my public New World All-Star Facebook group, mind you, not that one, but the private Facebook community for paying students. There's about 300 people in there right now that you can connect with, and they're doing this journey right. You can make friends in there, ask your questions, you tag me, or my 2 coaches, Brittany, CJ, you can tag them. You can get on the call and talk directly to us. By the way, those 2, my coaches, they're so good, I let them run the calls by themselves sometimes, guys. They're that good. You're going to get the right answers. And guys, we're not screwing around either. If you give me some money, I'm going to give you some service. You know what I'm saying? If you ask a question, say in the Facebook group, we comb through there every day. Every day. We touch every single Facebook post in that group. We're not just asleep at the wheel up here, guys. And then there's also all the book recommendations, the lifestyle changes that you need to make, and it fucking works, guys. I just got another student who's getting married to her twin flame. And by the way, their wedding date, she said, is 11/11. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, that's so cute. That's awesome. I love it. Guys, this is the best thing that's ever happened to you. Trust me. Trust me. Holy shit, that didn't take long. Where is it? It's that one. Man, that is a sparky one today. It's fucking sparky. Here we go, guys. Willpower. You know, that makes a lot of sense. I gotta say. Here's the thing. The ego mind is persistent. And right now, it's kind of hard to deny that, isn't it? The obsessive thinking, the desperation, the sleepless nights, you can't fucking function. You can't think about anything but this person, and the thinking is so intense, the obsessive thinking, that it's like it's happening to you. Guys, raw willpower. Make yourself learn to meditate. Make yourself learn to meditate. Make yourself learn to meditate. Start today, guys. Go watch my free coaching videos and start meditating tonight, guys. You can start to shut down this desperate energy that you feel and feel better. And by the way, the deeper you go into that, the more likely your twin flame is to come back. Oh, very interesting. So again, divine masculine, so-called divine masculine. Guys, just make yourself do it. Make yourself do these. I think you're going to. By the way, I know I'm resonating with you right now. Like you want change. Because this Knight of Swords, yeah, you're going to be, yeah, you're good. Okay, so divine masculine, Nine of Wands. Again, just desperately clinging to this old situation. That shit is exploding for divine masculine. Now, the good news is it's all good. Divine masculine, the Page of Wands next to the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is for divine masculine's benefit too. This is absolutely for divine masculine's benefit. 100% for their benefit, guys. 100%. That's why it's the World at the bottom of the deck with their sexy world girl ass. So fine. Divine feminine, big changes. And you're just going to like flip the switch and fucking do it. And you're going to go for it. Go for the gold, guys. The Knight of Swords in the subconscious. Check it out. Page of Cups next to the Tower in reverse. Yeah, there doesn't need to be suffering. We're shutting that down today. Flipping the switch to off. It's over. It's the end of suffering for you. My fantastic divine feminine friend. Guys, give yourself a pat on the back. That is so fucking gosh darn fantastic. I just can't even right now. Also, please give me a like. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe so you get notifications whenever I post one of my videos. Guys, have a great weekend. I'll be back. Actually, Brittany will be back tomorrow for Divine Masculine. Sunday, Divine Feminine.